Guess what? Wait a minute. Oh, crap. My headphones are doing the thing again. I hate when they do this. Why are they doing this? That is so weird. No, just because I'm talking doesn't mean I want my headphones to turn on. Why is this feature on? Hold on. Sound. Hardware and sound. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Manage audio devices. That's already disabled. Oh no. So what's triggering this? So my headphones are fancy, and every once in a while they get a random update and I don't know from what. Or some button presses have turned on a feature that I want off. Sony WH-1000 XM5, turn off, voice activated, audio, cancel. To disable speak to chat on your Sony, you can either use the touch sensor on the Sony Headphones Connect app. To use the touch sensor, hold 2 fingers on the control panel until you hear speak to chat deactivate. Speak to chat has been deactivated. It will no longer cut out my audio every time I start talking, which is probably the most annoying feature a streamer could ever have to deal with. And I know exactly how it got activated in the first place. It was my kid. Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. It's off now. Well, now I know about that feature that I will never ever use again. Yowza. I've been fishing for a while. You can see Jesus. 28 pulls here, 40, 50, 60, 70 there, and 2 Essence of Fire. Doing okay. Hey Hazim Halim, how you doing? MC will be starting in about 14-ish minutes. I'll probably zone in about 10. I like to wait to the last minute. Just because every additional Essence of Fire I get is beneficial to me in the long run. If you didn't know, you can fish in the lava in MC, both inside and outside the instance. And there's a chance to get Essence of Fire, or this trash, which you'll sell, which is basically worthless, or this coal, which actually sells reasonably well. Certainly not as nice as the fish you could be getting instead, but it's all made up for it by the Essence of Fire, of which I see we only have 3 in the guild bank. Huh. Similar to the gnomes. Ah! They're doing some PvPing behind me. Unyielding Maul. Level 57. Good lord, what the hell's going on? Yowza. One more Essence of Fire would be great. I need to get 7 though, so... I mean at least 7. And I don't want to buy them. Not if I can fish them up. Oh, my background is messed up. Alright, I'll fix that in a minute. Boo. Ah! Unscuffing the stream. Oh, I'm shiny. Weird. Sure, I'll take your gold. Oh, 4 minutes to fish left. Do I use a fish attractor? I don't know that it does anything. I need to look at how fishing works. I don't know how your actual skill affects things other than when you get a fish, it checks your skill to see if you can pick it up. And so let's say that there's a fish that requires a skill of 200 and you have 190, you would lose every time if that fish came up. I don't know if it affects the random chance for the particular fish. Hmm. Three minutes left. Hey, Vinny, how you doing? Long time no see. It wasn't that long. Actually, did I not stream on the weekend? I think I streamed Kara 40. Ah, okay, thank you. Thank you for the gifted membership. Pikachu 645645. Is that a real name? Who picks that? Anyways, be sure to... Hey, KSF, how you doing? Sorry. Pikachu and Director H, be sure to thank Vinny for the gift, for the gifted memberships. You can now check out the members-only videos, including the game that I haven't worked on in over, like, it must be a year by now. But I'm still rolling on ideas for it. I'm just really behind on all sorts of writing that I need to get done. I think I've been playing too much WoW, to be honest with you. I think the Easter event didn't help. But either way. That's on me, not on the game. You know how it be with WoW. You ran into me a few days ago, but either way, good to catch you. Yeah. Always happy to have an audience. At least I know someone's watching and getting some entertainment value over what I'm doing. But I would be playing anyways. How many arcane essences do I need? You need all of them. So many arcane essences to get into Kara 40. I think if you start collecting them when you first start Kara 10, at around when you first turn 60, I think maybe you have a chance of having enough arcane essences when you get into the higher end raid. I don't ever see anyone having an overabundance of arcane essence at this point, but at least the market price has come down quite a bit. But the arcane essence will definitely, I believe they're used in the crafting of new gear. If not for the quest that gives you the things you need in order to get the new gear, the new tier sets, I mean. Because that's what I think that quest in the hidden room is for, is to get the perfect ley essence. Yes! Alright, I'm happy. We can stop here. It is 9:25. That was perfect timing! Perfect! Is that us? That's not us. Let's get in there. Dump all this. We'll keep the coal. Obviously, we'll keep the essence of fire. And make sure my gear is all good. It sure is. For this dungeon, it's going to be Corrosive 2, Corrosive 1 the entire way. I see no reason to switch because it only causes me confusion, and because the corrosive poisons last an hour, it helps me not have to worry about it too much, though I will run out of Corrosive 2 on my main hand periodically, just because it hits so many more times. For this dungeon, we don't need much, but we want to stay alive. So we're going to go ahead and use raid foods and consumes. I just collected a bunch of new score pocks, so we're all good there. We'll be using fire water since there's no size issues anywhere. Like, we're not going to butt bump something and cause a raid wipe, so that's all good. I don't feel like I need either of these. Occasionally, if I rip thread at all, I'll put this on, but I'm not going to do that otherwise. And I'd rather keep the Major Troll's Blood for Kara 40 or Nax. Though there are situations where it might be useful here, but I don't really need that little tiny edge. Okay. Raid foods, definitely. We have plenty of them as backup. And I am not in their raid channel. Oh shit. The MCFA channel, where are you guys? What the fuck? There we go. Now I can hear raid calls. They were sitting in a different channel. I need to get that. I need to get that up. All right, Sin Strike up. Hey, Moth. Hey. Oh no. Yikes. I almost pulled aggro there. That was weird. Why did my backstab not go off? I don't know what to make of that. Oh my god, things are dying so quick. Ah! Do we even need healers if everything dies in 2 seconds? We have the ultimate healing. Nothing survives more than 10 seconds. Ah. Oh, shit. I'm realizing why the backstab is not going off. It's because the global cooldown on my abilities is not coming back up in time before the mob is dead. Oh my god. Yowza. Wait, what? Oh. Not going in there. I don't need the DPS that bad. Alright. No. Oh man. Volume on the music is a little bit loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down. Just a little. It's getting on my nerves. Not because it's bad, just because it's loud. Oh dear. Shit. Decurse me! Fellheart gloves. Choker of Enlightenment. Nice. Easy peasy. Why am I dying? What's killing me? $152 every 3 seconds. That'll do. It seems to be giving me 50 every 1 second, though. Or was that damage? Meh. Uh-oh. Nah, it's fine. I have to res him, so I have time to eat. Normally, they just run right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Juju Ember on myself. I don't know if it makes a difference at 42. What is my highest? Oh, you son of a Gunderson. Oh my god, this sucks so much. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ah! Alright, well, whatever. Nice. Did we do the thing? Yeah, it's done. Bronze tubes. Can't believe those are profitable. Nobody needed the tranquilizing shot. Makes sense. I think most people are overgeared for this place now. Oh god. They don't see invis, do they? If I die, I die. Huh? Alright, they don't see invis, so I could get through here. They're doing the skip. Corehound right behind me. Oh boy. Zuli? Did you leave your pet there? Pet, aggro, Corehound. Ah! No. Here it comes. Never mind. Their pet died. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, I knew he was coming. I gotta finish this food before I get up. Okay, I didn't see it go off. It doesn't matter. Yeehaw! Oh, I am stunned. Lol. Night Slayer. Maybe I'll get that. I don't know. Yes, please. If no one else needs them. Only if no one else needs them. Oh. This is terrible. Okay, I don't even know what to do here. I'm getting stomped into the ground. I can't see which way he's facing. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I'll refresh this on before the next boss. Looks like both of them are going to go down. That's interesting. Gotta kill the Fire Lords before they make children. Annihilate their species. It's a genocide. Wait a minute. What is this game teaching us? Probably don't want to... Yikes. Tunnel dog. Can I get the back of this? Nope. I'm on the ground. Positionals suck when there's chaos and it's not like methodical and controlled. So the more chaotic it gets, the less enjoyable it is to be a backstab rogue. I want axes to be viable. I tried out axes. I don't know if you guys saw that particular stream where I was testing them, but they're okay. I don't think I'll be bringing it to a raid when I have King's Fall, unfortunately. The scaling with the raid buffs for backstabbing is just so high that unless you have Gressel Dawn of Ruin, I don't think it's going to get anywhere near what you need it to be. But I really need to get Gressel Dawn of Ruin so that I can see and compare the two side by side while controlling all the parameters. That's the key. I've taken a few donks, but I don't... You know what? I'm going to use it. F it. I'm going to get some extra health too. I've got plenty of Rumsey Rum Black Label because I got to Revered with Bloodsail Buccaneers, and I've completed my swim set, which... Where is it? Here it is. Captain's Overcoat, 15% swim speed. All the other stats I don't give a shit about, but I guess I could wear it for the frost resist, but it's... Anyways, point being, I now have the full swim set. As far as I know, this is everything you can get that stacks. So that's 30, 60, 75, 90, 105% swim speed. Which means I'm now faster in water than on land with 100% certainty, so... I'm gonna give him 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. I forgot to refresh. Oh. Barely got him. Uh-oh. So what happened there was the off tank for these guys died. He didn't get big enough heals or something. Or maybe one of the things blew up, I don't know. I don't know that even if I don't know that they can res me where I'm located without aggroing the mobs. Since I'm in the... I'll just ask. Since I'm inside the group of mobs, I assume I need to release and run in? No? Okay, okay. I'll have Vanish ready just in case that... The rogues did nothing wrong. I saw them both get doused. I'm looking for my douse, so I was checking, so we're good. I still had the offhand. That's corrosive 1. Oh man. If I had corrosive 2, that would have been even better. I probably could have topped the chart. Probably. Yeah, no, I definitely would have. I think so. Well, it would be typically it's 5% of my damage, I think. It's like 5 to 6% of damage. And then if my total damage was... Is there a way to see total? There's not an easy way to see total? Damn it. Oh wait, yes there is. Oh, you just switch it. Switch to total damage. How do you switch? Right click to change mode. Damage. So 25051. Wow, calculator. So roughly 1,500-ish. Or actually it should be double that. So like maybe roughly 1,600. So an additional 1,600 damage would have put me at 26.5. So no, I still would have been third. Oh. Sad. All right, let's go ahead and well, I ain't going in that mess, no way. Corrosive 2 on my main hand, and we can wait on the offhand. Oh, I don't have my shooter up. Where's my shoot bows? I need a better way to have shoot bow up somewhere. I'll put this here for now. I killed it. All right. Good job. Drill Bore, Gut Gore Ripper, Sabatons the Flamewalker. Nothing terribly exciting. Whoo-wee! Well, that was easy. Oh. I'm just gonna ignore that happened. Don't know what to do about it. There's an element of chaos to this raid, I can tell. Oof. Oh, itchy nose. Oh. Yes, I do need buffs. Do we have time to fish? I don't think so. I have to be careful if I fish, because sometimes if I use the outfitter fishing switch, it will, like, put on bad stuff. Uh-oh. Give it to me. Come on. There we go. Okay. Hello? See, it's not giving me my offhand. Oh. Ooh, quick strike ring, nice. I know that's a nice one. Seal of the Archmagus. Oh, that's nice. +6 to all resistances. I've been looking for gear like this, but I can't justify an intellect ring roll. Increase your dodge. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense for me to take that at all. Random rolling seal of the Archmagus. Arison. Damn, I can't even get off the, what you call it, eviscerate. Oh, shit.
Five, 4, 2, 1.
Yeah. That's got doused, so don't need to get mine. Okay. What? What is going on? He's getting flamed out. I'm just putting the suit back together since I have room now. I had to sell it for space. I was desperate. Oh. Yeah. They do hit hard if you have no fire resist. Six four five is the Raichu Funko Pop number, so Pikachu 645 is the Pikachu Raichu. What? Funko Pop. So it actually has a, it does make sense. That's crazy. Alright. Oh, I'm glad you figured that out, because I was like, geez, it's just a random number. Maybe they're a bot. I was worried they were a bot. But no, it sounds like they're not a bot. Because it's like, I was thinking, like, if YouTube is giving subs or memberships to bots, like what really is the point? And then I was gonna shut down memberships. But I'm glad it's a person and not a bot. This is gonna run off. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, well. No, kick. Ah! My fingers slipped off my mouse. That's never happened to me before. Oh. Easy peasy. Yes I do. Excellent. Give me the boobies. Ah, boobies. I feel so good. I don't know why they call the Night Slayer shoulders boobies, but I see it. I do see it. They do kind of. Yeah, I see it. Wow. We got 3 of the set already. Maybe we can get the rest of the sets next time. Ooh. All right, let's see. We'll have to reapply after these fights. Oh, I just took a big ass hit. I'm okay though. They came from behind. Nice, he turned it away. How considerate. How considerate. So many bots. Yeah, I mean, I deal with bots every day now. It's really annoying. And I know that they're going to start using more sophisticated bots, like that are AI agents and that will actually talk to you. Because the way that you normally check if you're like not 100% sure is you talk to them and see if they do bot things or don't respond at all. But the AI will respond. And then you have to like do some trickery with what you calls its AI bot commands, AI agent commands. See if you can trick it into giving up its prompts and things like that. Though it does open an area of vulnerability for the people using them. Oh, I didn't get all my stuff back up. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna fight through it even though I know we don't have the healing for it, just because I can sit and eat these oranges right after. That was close. That was close. Oh. I love that transmog, yeah. That's a good one. Breastplate of Might, nice. I already have the T-Mog for it, though. Here is my recipe handed down by my grandmother to make blueberry muffins. You need one pair of human grandma hands, blueberries. I know you're not a bot. Bots don't have humor. Not in the traditional sense. A bot would never come up with that response. Unless they cloned you. That's when it gets real effed up. They start cloning people. Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Someone should remake Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but with AI agents. That would actually be a good movie right there. That's a good screenplay to start on. If anyone wants to write that screenplay, go for it. Oh, I heard. I see. Never mind. Well, it's not my messages. Since they only remake movies now, why not remake them and actually update them and make them legitimate? Or not legitimate, but like make sense for the modern era. They seem to forget that part. Like the whole point of a remake is to like remake it for modern issues and modern problems. Instead they just remake it the same. But they aren't talking about modern issues, so it falls flat. The reason those movies shined in the time period that they did is because that they spoke to the issues of that era. Alright, I'll avoid Blade Flurry until I'm sure that there's no...
5,
what you calls it's near me.
2, 1.
Polymorph things.
Mortals, none may challenge the sons of the living.
Now I can do it. He died at the last second. That's funny. There he is. Core forged reeds. Fire gold guard shoulders. The Eye of Divinity. I want that essence of fire more than anything. Golmag the Incinerator. Kind of looks like the credits for the opening of a movie, the way that it's done there. Golmag the Incinerator. How did this do? Not great. I think the individual fights were too short. So for that fight, I would go double instant poison, actually, because they take full poison damage there. There's no resistance from those. They're not golems. Inconvenient, I suppose, but probably doesn't matter for this particular run. Oh, oh! Get him! I like those fights because I can get extra backstabs off. Dong, dong, dong. Oh man. Oh. Ruby Ring of Ruin. Oh gosh, oh jeez. Alright. These will last actually, so I don't need to change anything. I have a goldsmith. I don't need to eat another medley. What else? What else? I'll go Winterfall Firewater. I don't need another Ember. I'm not really going to be taking fire damage unless something goes wrong, so it should be fine. It's funny how you're staring at the feet of this guy 90% of the time. Alright. I'm going to be max distance. Knock back in 8 seconds. Apparently you can freeze him now. I didn't know that. Oh shit.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Okay, go in. Alright, that was because there was a mana user among us. Kind of messed up my everything. Alright, knockback coming. Oh god. Alright, I'm not able to use all my shit, so this is getting out of control. Okay, going back in. Oh wait, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Alright, that was a mess. Wow. Blood Fang pants. I don't need those. Just goes to show how important it is to ask people if this is their first time, so that they can get informed about certain things. All right, let's see. Let's see how much fishing I can get done. I forgot to SR the engineering recipes. Shit. Oh, they didn't drop, so I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Speaking of SRing, I better SR the BWL stuff. Those I do not. Just the Night Fang, Night Stalker. Dry washed every day. Wow, that is the most racist thing I've ever heard. Trolls wash themselves regularly, just so you know. We live by the river for a reason. And that creates the lie that allows us to stay clean. That is ridiculous. Culturally, we clean our toes regularly. Do you ever have something between your toes? And look at our toes; they're huge. I mean, we are barefoot. What do you expect? It's more natural. Jesus. They're being so racist against trolls. How dare they? Kissif, thank you for the gifted memberships. That's Amoth, Leon. Hey, Leon, you got it back. There you go. Space Dot Venom, Luke. Jesus, how many gifts did you give? Lucas Zaki's Link's Game, DG, Louis Zuni. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. And Istvan Kishanti, be sure to thank Kissef for the memberships. You can now check out the members-only videos and the Thailand stuff if you're interested. But there's not too many of those. I really should do another one. Yeah, thank you, Kissef. I appreciate that. Wow. Oh shit, I gotta go to BWL now. Alright, BWL signups. Raid res. What was I gonna SR? What was I gonna SR? Okay. If anyone can think of anything that I should be SRing in there, but I really don't see anything that I could be. I don't see anything that would be useful for me anymore. But Samurai daggers, reserve. Is there any profession? There's nothing for profession. Trinkets. I already have the only trinkets that I think would matter. Ring. Nothing there. Cape. There's really nothing I need. I don't know what to do. I already got the Claw of the Black Drake last time. Claw of Chromagus. That's a dagger, but that's not here nor there. There's the Edge of Chaos. But that would be an offhand for me? 62.8 damage per second. You know what? Black Drake. What is it? Drake? What is it? Mount? How do you find the mount? Drake. Black Drake mount. I'll just SR it twice. I don't see anything else in there that would be useful. Now we gotta sneak out of here. I almost want to respec just to get out of here faster, but it's fine. Could I kill a Fire Lord by myself? I think it would spawn too many spawnlings. I wouldn't do it with daggers. I bet with Gressel Dawn of Ruin I could do it. Because I could make a build for it where I get 2 Blade Flurries. Dip down to... Would I have enough defensive stats at that point? I guess I could double evade as well. I think it's possible. And then I could kill Fire Lords on my Orin to get Fire Essence faster. That would be interesting. In my imagination, one of your beds is absolutely crusted over and, like, soggy. So, you know, maybe you should tell us. Jesus Christ. Let me check the time on this. Whoops. The reason that I don't ever patch their discussions through to you guys, I mean, you heard what I said, but it was in response to some stuff, and then they just said, "Speaking of gooning." Speaking of gooning, yeah. All right, let me check here. What is going on? All right, we have 11 minutes, so maybe we can... Is there a way to fish from here? There's no way. There's no way. Is there a way? It's 10 minutes. Damn it. Alright, we're not fishing, I guess. Actually, wait. Is there lava in there? No, there isn't. Can I take both of these out? Oh, someone helped me. But I took no damage, so... Alright. So... Night Stalker or Night Slayer goes here. Reduces cooldown of Vanish. Increases maximum energy. Heals the rogue for 500 when Vanish is performed. What am I missing for Bloodfang? Boots and shoulders. How convenient. How convenient to have this much bag space. And then, believe it or not, I've been running Scholomance. And, nope, still not dropping for me. Just never gonna happen, so... We may as well take care of some auction stuff. I like to sell the coal. I could send it to Kinra to get faction with Thorium Brotherhood, but... honestly, I don't know why it sells for so much. It's kind of strange. We'll go ahead and put it at 1999, and then 6 silver, 24 copper, so it shows up first. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Because if I don't sell the stacks of 10, I will use them later, so I'm not too concerned about selling them. What else? Oh, right. I was looking for an offhand enchant of plus 15 agility on one of my axes, but I'd never sort of decided which one, and I'm still missing an Essence of Air. I was going to go hunting for that. The Emberstone I'm going to send to keep us. Drake. Okay. Ah, you. Get out of here. Where is that in my inventory? There it is. It's in the middle of this. Also, old skulls. Those gotta go too. We'll put it up at, it looks like 389. 2 silver, 98 copper. Maybe 8.99. Silver, 98 copper. Yeah. Dropping a mailbox. Long, elegant feather sold. Great. Let's pick up additional raid foods. Let's see here. One Denonzos, two Denonzos. These are ready to be... Are these gargantuan? They are. Okay, good. So I have those available to turn into food, which I'll do soon. And we need to do farming again soon. Because that's our last stack of sour mountain berry. Alright, good to know. Wait, just buy detergent and throw the damn sheets in the machine? I honestly think if you patch these combos, it'd make things even more entertaining, but I do get the people who don't want to be heard. Yeah. I've been meaning to drop into one of the feather VCs, but I don't want to intrude. You're not intruding, you're a member of the guild. You literally can't intrude. You're a member of the guild. Definitely don't feel like you're intruding. Like, there's a few of them who hang out in the mom's basement, but that's literally it's just for them to hang out so that other members of the guild jump in and, like, you get to know each other. So have no fear. If you jump in and talk, that is exactly the purpose of it. That is exactly the purpose of it. Alright, I gotta decide on poisons. I could just keep with the corrosives till they fall off. I think I will. There's 2 minutes left on this. This is a situation where I will get hit, so I will refresh that as I think. You know what? This first boss dies so fast. I'm actually gonna go dual instance, and I bet you. Well, we'll see. Don't want to mess up their raid? Oh, if it's a raid, don't jump into those. Don't jump into a raid. But if it's like mom's basement, that's the, like, chit-chat channel. So, and it, yeah, don't jump into the raid channels if there's a raid going on, because they might be, like, in the middle of something, and you can just listen in, though, if you just want to hear how the raid sounds. Generally, it's pretty chill, though. Lately, there's been a little little, I don't want to call it a power struggle, but the reins had to be pulled on a couple people. Yeah, yeah. Like right now there's Rien, Narian, and Big Husky in Mom's basement. And I'm sure they would love to have company. Bah. I was under the impression we were about to start, but... Alright, let's go. Thought I heard something. Am I still on a VPN? How is my connection so good then? Is my connection lagging? Oh. Wah, 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 wah. I'm surprised my connection's holding up so well. I don't see any dropped... Okay, I see a couple dropped frames, but I see my bitrate is correct for what I usually set it to. It's surprising that it's able to do that. Alright, well, whatever.
5, 4, 3.
Bah. Doom says bah. Okay. Not sure what that's about. Hmm. Oh my god, a mage. Ten eggs left. Uh-oh. Here comes the volley. What the hell? Oh, I'm stunned. Wow. That was close. Gloves of Rapid Evolution. Bracelets of Wrath and Storm Rage Bracers. Oh, I used my sprint. I shouldn't have used my sprint. That was my bad. Oops. Oops. Oopsistahia. Keep the double instant, but we're not going to be able to catch up to anything.
5,
We are on this side now. All right, let me think about buffs. How come melee with mana bars gets effed in the first two major raids, MC and here? When you get a message, I like tall troll women. uh. Okay, so my strategy is just to smash backstab as much as possible. I think I can sneak in Kiss of the Spider and Berserking, but let's see. But actually what I should do is start with Slayer's Crest and then go backstab. But we're gonna wait until he's got 5 seconds of time on the boss building aggro, so let's give that some time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No. Belt of Transcendence, Rune of Metamorphosis. Oh, really? Decreases the mana cost of all druid shapeshifting forms by 100%. Oh, for 20 seconds. Nemesis Belt. Interesting stuff. What the F is this? 5-man BWL? Yes. We're 5-manning it. Why not? No, there's actually a whole raid in here. Five-manning it would be funny. So I think what I learned from that actually was that tossing in all of my cooldowns at the start is actually probably the best way to go anyways. Because normally I'd be at the top of the DPS. Weird. I don't think I've heard of anyone 5-manning this place. But it'd be funny if you could. I don't think it's possible, actually. Yeah, it's not possible. Unless you could all sneak. Because then you could get by these mobs. Is TurtleWat 2.0 with the Unreal Engine 5 coming out? It is. Potentially this year. It's currently in testing, so we'll see. What? What are we doing? Alright, I'm confused, but I think we're just killing this Death Talon first. Even though normally it would be slept because we don't have enough druids to do the sleeps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Oi. Uah. Never mind. Everything's fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oof. Is Blizzard going to have some real trouble keeping its player base with that release? I don't know. No, there's people who are never ever leaving Blizzard's environment. Okay, so there's this principle. So there's okay. Wow, how far back do I have to go for this? So the original gacha mechanics came from Japan. And the designer of that came from... he got that idea from what was called gacha machines, which is basically those machines that you have the sealed toys inside the little opaque balls, and then you have, oh god, hold on, Taskmasters or this guy? Oh dear god. Alright, after this I'll try to get out and go do stuff. Alright, I am gonna go all the way over here. And start moving up. Alright. So, the gacha mechanic is that you don't know what prize of toy you're going to get out of the gacha canister. It almost sounds like gotcha, haha, but it's definitely not that. Let's see if I can avoid that. Damn it. I'm just gonna vanish. So another principle of gacha is that you build a library of stuff. And so you're like, oh, I've got all these toys from this anime or whatever that I really like. And they simply applied that principle to games. And as a result of that, it's just a psychological principle of design that if you have all this stuff in this game, you are very reluctant to leave the game for another game because you have this just big thing of stuff that you earned over time that you like. And as a result of that, you just never want to leave. They'll be pulling you here for a while, so all I have to do is right click this. So there are people who are in retail WoW who have been playing for 2, 5, 10, 20 years. And they've just got all this stuff that they built up over that entire time. There's no way they're leaving. They're not going to leave for any other game. They're reluctant to give it up. So if Blizzard did something to undermine that library of stuff rather than validate it, then I think you'd see a bunch of people come to Turtle WoW and other private servers. But I think as long as that principle is there, and they validate all the things that you've earned over the long period of time that they played, they're never going to leave. And then when they get the itch to play, they have the itch to go back to that library of stuff. They don't necessarily want to go back to the experience of playing WoW Classic. Some of them have never experienced WoW Classic. Some of them are experiencing WoW Classic for the first time and not enjoying it as much as they would be if they were... Oh, god damn it. Alright, I can't leave until... This is dead! Just stay here and click on this. All right. All right, somebody died, so I have to stay here and make sure that they don't get suppressed because it'll fuck shit up. Thankfully, I can do this with one hand. Unfortunately, my phone is way behind me. Hold on. The hype will get people for sure with streamers playing it. If it's good, they will stay. I think if you want the original classic experience, but with additional cool stuff, I think that they'll come to Turtle WoW. That's why I came to Turtle WoW. Oh shit, Bitcoin almost 100k. Let's go. Not that you guys care. Never mind. Let's see. My wife sent me this message, and I need to send one of my daughters some money. Let me know when I can start moving up. Damn. IQR respect for this. Respect. Respect. Trying to split these up. It's not gonna work. Shit. There we go. WoW with Unreal Engine 5 though? Blizzard ain't gonna provide that? You are correct. That's true. Okay, there we go. Bah! We'll see what happens. There could always end up being delays, because Turtle WoW will not release it until it's, like, good. So if there are a lot of problems with it, then they'll have to delay. We'll see, because game development is a tricky thing. We need one more rogue. If I'd respect, maybe if I'd respect into subtlety. All right. Thankfully, I'm widescreen, so I can keep all three of these in view. And if they start going up, I'll go towards it. I made that one just in time. The back one doesn't matter anymore. And I got that one. All right, we can go in. Ah, F me. I have that option. All right. I don't even have poisons up. Current fight. Really? That bad? Ouch. curious. Who were you talking to that last stream you were in? I left because you kind of stopped reading chat due to how much the person you spoke to distracted you, and it seemed like a good convo. So, yeah, that was a member of the Nerds of a Feather Guild named Aslan, and I often talk to him. I have a Maladath already, so I don't need that. It was a good combo, yes. One of many reasons that I stay in Nerds of a Feather. The people are really nice. Why am I the only rogue out here doing this? Where's IQR? LQR. All right, let's rebuff. I am running away. I am really looking forward to the Unreal version of the build, though. There's so many areas where lighting makes such a huge difference. How do I feel about bird folk? And you don't mean herpes. You mean like Alula from One Shot. Humanoid with beak, fully covered in feathers, has wing arms that can function as both and likely talons. I don't have any feelings towards bird folk. I think of them as a weird race. I also think of them as glass cannons because in order to fly, you need to have hollow bones, which is not conducive to melee combat. Though I guess they're like cassowary exists, but those are flightless birds. So like I think if you have bird people, they need to be flightless or fragile. If they can fly, they must be fragile. Oh, I got squirreled. Oh god, I'm still squirreled. I'm getting wrecked. Am I underground? Where am I? What is happening? Oh my god. So confused. Alright. Let me get poisons. I'm gonna go instant main hand, deadly off. Blah. To be fair, they might not fly, but might just be able to control their fall easier. Half gliding. Yeah. I'd rather have sugar glider people. Because I think of birds as related to reptiles. So really the bird people should be related to dragons. And in which case they become sort of like another dragonkin. But anyways. What the fuck? Oh, crap. They're unrelated. Crocodiles ain't the same thing as a lizard despite appearances. No, no, birds are probably the ancestors of dinosaurs. So that is... I mean, in the real world. I don't know about your fantasy world. But you have to think, like, if lizards and dragons have some sort of relationship, then bird people and ancient reptiles, dinosaurs would have some sort of relationship too. Unless there was no ancient reptiles, in which case, meaning like not reptiles, what do you call them? Dinosaurs. Unless there was no dinosaurs and what birds came from something else, which is possible, but would be against the evolutionary process of how Earth did it. Anyways, neither here nor there. Bird people, eh. Other than that one thought about hollow bones if they can fly and them being fragile in combat. For that if that were the case. They don't bother me, but I wouldn't play one ever. But birds have nothing to do with coelacanths, and coelacanths are dinosaurs. I'm saying not all reptiles are the same. I know not all reptiles are the same. I'm just saying. Dragons are distinct from lizards. Gotcha. Waiting for the wing buffet. I'm waiting for the wing buffet. I don't care what you say. Wing buffet. Okay. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go ahead. I got 6 stacks, but I'm staying in. Which might be dumb. Storm Rage gloves. Leg guards of the Fallen Crusader. Nice. How do you feel about druids being the origin of several monsterfolk due to having such closest to life that they can modify it so much better than most groups, and druids understanding genetics and such, like Darwinism? That's a very interesting take on druids. That would be really cool to explore, yeah. Druids being the geneticists of the world. And that's where their transformation capabilities come from, being able to manipulate their own DNA. And then sometimes they experiment with like stuff that hasn't been tried and tested, and they become monsters. That's actually really fucking cool lore. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. What the fuck? Come on, guys. I can't see which one has the skull. I need to zoom out more. That's... Ah! What the frick? There we go. That'll help me. Do I need a free action potion? Let's risk it. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. Tasty brisket. Gonna regret it. $16 minutes on raid consumes. Your world does that and splits the idea down. Your elves of the north are arguably biggest surviving druidic faction and live in a super forest. Their empire is split into multiple cores. Elven druid geneticists, yeah, that would probably be the prime evil of that world. Like, and not in a like, they don't see it as sinister what they're doing, but they would be the ones like with the genetics programs and eugenics and everything. For sure. For sure they would be. Am I getting bombed? Okay. Where's the... Here he is. Need to stun him! Oh, for fuck's sake. He dodged? Piece of shit. He dodged my kidney shot. Nothing should be able to dodge my kidney shot like that. That is kind of insane, actually. I have 18% hits. The Magic Core, the Paladin Ranger Core, the Life Engineering Core, Shadow Secret Core. Each differently interacts with things. They're one of the few good factions you have, ironically. They're the good ones. Are they doing eugenics? I guess they wouldn't be. Maybe their obsession would be in preventing... Wait, preventing mixing. Wait, that's even worse. Never mind. You must keep the bloodlines pure! I'm getting smoked. What is killing me? It's a little chaotic, but it's going well. Let's see here. You need spell hit for skills, though? What? No. Want to land chaos 100%. Go spell hit. Vanilla WoW, by the way. Are you kidding me? Is that true? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Plans. Black Wind binds when picked up. Oh my god. Creating monsters to defend, analyzing, resolving problems with like wildfires or guiding evolution. Yeah, guiding evolution. This is where you get into some morally questionable territory. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes you end up asking, are these the baddies? Is there still another one? Oh my god. Some personal vendettas going on in the Exactly, but they also ensure to minimize doing that. Not to say they don't do things, just that they're subtle. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if they have that power at all, there's going to be people within that organization who abuse it. So maybe rooting those people out would be a lot of adventures would revolve around that, or discovering them in the first place would be like a big bad. Wouldn't it be funny? Well, okay, I don't know how funny this is, but it would be a very interesting villain who it turns out has been, and these are elves who are presumably living for thousands of years, who genetically put it in the plans to slowly shrink the other races, and that's where dwarves and gnomes came from. That's why the dwarves hate the elves, because originally they were huge. They shrank them down over the course of 10,000 years. Anyways, yeah. Right now, none of that plot is relevant for a really, really funny reason. Okay. People modify themselves casually in that place, but have standards enforced by the life engineering sect. Alright, let me grab this guy here. I'm just gonna go start killing these, because I don't... Oh, fucked. How are they immune to, How are they immune to poison? Why would they be immune to poison? Doesn't make a lot of sense, actually. Band of Dark Dominion. Increased damage done by shadow spells and effects by up to 33. Wow. Oh, that's pretty good. Since druidism is a hive mind, you connect to nature, a predatory force that is infectious madness, feeds on negativity and chaos, kind of found easy prey, since hive minds are easy to spread infection in, especially if it's not a complete hive mind but a partial one like druidism. Interesting. Interesting. I better get my free action potions ready. Triangle? Oh, is the gone. Waiting? He's spinning? No way. Oh no. What are we doing? Someone needs to make a call. They're not making the call. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have Vantage ready. No. Fuck. Whee! I had to vanish in the previous fight to drop aggro. Anyways. So the elves are mostly refugees or not from Zaral Ren, or the elves at the north come from so many plot lines of life engineering eugenics it's not realistic focus on. Ah, fair enough then. Less interesting than I was hoping for, but... A primordial god of chaos, control power, and creator of the original black magic decided they want to make a party world and started with an easy infection point. You made your backstory to explain why Raishan, the continent you focus on, is a continent-sized forest and why most of the east is a grassland. Druid Wars, ancient history. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Keep writing. Okay. Someone rank 1 resume. You tied the Druid Wars semi-recently into explaining Veronale, which is the worst place on the planet with only... Okay, well, now you're speaking gibberish to me. Until you get your setting done and create the book so that I can read it. 90%... Oh, Jesus Christ. 90% of what you're telling me is going to be gibberish. Square's good. Let's go. I'm gonna fap for this. No, my FAP ran out. No, I'm gonna die. Fuck. No! God damn it. You can't make a book? Why not? Why can't you make a book? I don't understand. Ugh. Alright. Eight minutes left. You can't do tedious things alone? Nobody has any interest to join you, so it will never happen? Really? What the fuck? No chill. Zero chill. What the fucking Damn. Malfurion's Blessed Bulwark. Shadow Wing focus stuff.
Five, four, two, one.
Fuck. Serpent of Applied Force, Great Ring. Very much a druid ring. But I wore it once, it was nice. But only because nobody else needed it. I'm gonna refresh these. Though I probably should go Deadly Corrosive too.
2, 1.
I have a free action potion ready. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Go on X. Where are we going? Okay. Max range. There we go. Oh! My freedom of action potion is down. Oh well. Oh! Blurg. Ah. All right. What do I need here? Let's do this again. And then we won't need that. We might need that in the next room, so we may as well use it now. We'll just keep instant deadly. Here we go. Breath of number 1. It is Incinerate. Boom. Why am I stunned? Oh no. I got the worst curse in the game. Cool down for question mark. We should probably get out.
2,
Ignite flash. Fuck this debuff. No! No, move, move! God damn it. I'm gonna drink a pot. Man, heals are a little strange today, huh? What the fuck? Ah! I have 4 friggin' curses on me. I can't even see the other 2. Oh my god. Ugh. Storm Rage, Pauldrons, Judgment, Crossbow of Smiting. Which looks sick. Veko? Hey Venom, how you doing? Yeah, sorry Gray. Here's the issue. You've got this whole world in your head. I have no points of reference for it. I'm not generally interested in the lore that other people come up with because I am always creating my own lore. I really like your druid geneticist stuff though. So I might like individual ideas and things like that, but I don't want to have to learn the names of what I don't want to have to learn the lore for another world in order to understand what you're talking about. But feel free to bring up, you know, if you have ideas or concepts that you want to... Ah! I almost killed that guy. It's usually odds left, evens right. I don't know. Well, we're not going to have all the buffs that we want for this. Let's go ahead and speed up my mouse because it was really slow. What? This will be an... I think this will be an easy nef, but we'll see. We did wipe earlier on trash, so hard to say for sure. Oops. What? Is he turning on me? What's going on? Alright. That should be it. Oh my god. Whee! It is absolute chaos in the comms. I don't know if they're going to call out things, but we'll see. Alright. Kind of waiting to go ham for the next roar. Alright, perfect. Let's go ham here. I said stop attacking. Waiting to hear for a call. Oh. Where is my sappers? Oh, I did it too early. Fuck. I can't click on anything because all the bigwig shit is in front of me. Alright, let's go. Can I get a fucking ambush here? That was a mess. It works. Lockamere, Therazan's Link, Bloodfang Chest, Stormrage Chest Guard. Where did these come from? All right, 3 days on that cooldown. Lockamere? Kinda looks like a sex toy. What? No! They didn't even roll! Oh, they're doing random rolls. Alright, let's go to Ogrimmar. Later, guys. Alright. We are clear of the raid. Voice chat. How do you feel about rangers being taken literally as a class that focuses on ranged weapons as its specialty and equivalent to fighter warrior? It kind of ended up that way in original D&D. Like, if you weren't using your bow, you were basically fucking up. But they were also based on Strider from Lord of the Rings, which is why they also did some melee. But like, the thing was, the dual wield stuff, I don't know where that came from. Did Strider dual wield in the books? I don't think he did. But either way, it doesn't matter. They did their own thing with it. Alright, let's send this off to Elosh. Go, and Keepus can have these 2, or 4. What else we got? Solid Stone I should keep. Toss it in the bank. Merg. Well, thankfully we did so much raid farming that we're pretty much good. We will have to do like literal farming for more sour mountain berries in the near future, but not right now. I also kind of wanted to test out my mechanical army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's a limited one. And then 6. How long does this bomb last if I don't use it? But basically I could have an army of 6 monsters that follow me around for, well, 10... It takes about 30 seconds if you swap. I can equip 2 at a time, so it'd be 30 seconds... 30 seconds, and then this only lasts a minute, so it has to be last, and then another, well, those would be 2, 4, 6, so that's perfect. I'd only get 1 minute with this one up, but the rest of them last longer, but these would be up for 9 minutes. Because I have to wait 30 seconds between whichever 2 I cast first in the second set. So you should do the most powerful ones. Okay, this one has to be last. And then these... Mechanical Yeti and Harvest Reaper. I think in order of power it's this? But he has to be last. So we do the bomb dispenser in that one last. So it'd be this order. So it'd be Mechanical Yeti and Ticking Present, which is another Yeti. Compact Harvest Reaper and Dog Whistle. And then Mechanical Dragonling and Goblin Bomb Dispenser. For the order. Right? No, it's the opposite. You would do... You have to do these 2 last. So it would be Dog Whistle, Harvest Reaper, Mechanical Yeti, Christmas Yeti, Mithril Mechanical Dragonling, and Bomb Dispenser. That way these have the loss of time between these two. So these would have 30 seconds off their timer and then 1 minute off their timer, and these would only have 30 seconds off their timer. Okay. I have a plan. Warriors focus on close range martial combat, Rangers focus on ranged martial combat. Yeah. That's how it was in original D&D and all the way through AD&D 2nd edition. It wasn't until I think 3rd edition that Rangers sort of became dual wielding as an option. Just like it is now in Turtle WoW, where survival is sort of the dual wielding Ranger option. It's funny how those class fantasies keep coming back, recurring across different genres. Reduces cooldown of Vanish. Increases maximum energy. Improves the threat reduction of Feint. What a stupid set ability. As if anyone uses Feint. This should be reworked. These set pieces need to be reworked. So I heard Bloodfang is the farming set because of the 8-piece. Inflict a chance to inflict 200 to 300 damage on a target and heal the rogue for 50 health every 1 second for 6 seconds. 50, 100, 200, 300. 300 healing. I wonder what the proc chance on that is. 6, I can't test it, unfortunately, without the rest of the set. Alright. We're all good here. I don't think I need to do anything. AQ40 is tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll wait. Do I need to wait here? Or do I need to wait there? I don't think I do. I'm not going to go for farming or anything like that. In fact, I think what I need to do is go do some writing. You just felt like Rangers being taken literally felt way better than being Forest Rangers? You mean by their function in combat? I don't think it makes too much sense. I like them as Forest Rangers. Like, that's what a ranger is. They roam the ranges. That's where the name comes from, as far as I know. That's why there are park rangers. Right? Or I don't get it. What is your problem with them? What is your problem with rangers being related to nature and traversal over large areas of land? They range looking for things. They're like scouts, right? I mean, literally, if you look up the definition of ranger, it's typically a law enforcement or military paramilitary role specializing patrolling a given territory called ranging. That's where the name comes from. Well, it makes sense from a naming standpoint from the angle of how I've seen it used in fantasy, mainly in Warcraft 3. Right. Well, in Warcraft 3, which is based off of D&D, which is based off of Tolkien, the original ranger was Strider, which is, you know, the last king of Isithil's line? Anyways, what's his real name? Fuck. Lord of the Rings. I forgot his name. I know everything about him, but not his name. Aragorn. Fuck. Aragorn was the first ranger from fantasy. You're aware, but it's just what? You don't like it. I got it. It's fine. You don't have to like everything. Let me double check and look through my email real quick. Yeah, no. Yeah, I got a lot of writing to do. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here. Tomorrow's AK40. So I'll be back around the same time as that I was on for the BWL part to do AQ40. Tonight is Fury Radio. I will be interviewing the Chief Marketing Officer and the Chief Financial Officer for the Engines of Fury team, and they'll be telling us about the Token 2049 trip to Dubai and how Engines of Fury was received at the Games GG event. So if you're interested in that stuff, you might want to check it out. Which will be 12 p.m. UTC, which is roughly 7 p.m. Thailand time. I don't know what it is for you. But that's on the Engines of Fury channel, not this one. So thanks for stopping in. Oh, look at how most classes are very direct and literal. But Ranger, no. Well, no, they get their abilities from the region that they come from, that they're like good at ranging. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with Rangers in your world. That's the whole point. That's why you make your own world lore, and why you shouldn't have to stick to the tropes of the old ones. Though it does help in shorthand, giving people an idea of how your world works. Anyways, all right, I gotta go. See you guys later. Designer Dave out.
PB alert. The long-awaited moment has come. In universal agreement with the High Goblin Council of Traders, we are shorting shell coin. That's right. Get your shorts in now and dump tomorrow at 3 p.m. The scam's in. The shell coin's been bought. And now we're rolling out our just rewards. Yeah. Just rewards for the goblins. Gobbling up that shell coin gold. Gobble, gobble, gobble that shell coin gold. Yeah.
This has been the Goblin APB Alert. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.